welcome back.
Let's talk about hidden calories. And what we mean by hidden calories these are things a lot of people take for granted. They kind of this can kind of fall under the overestimating, but let's talk about, and you mentioned it earlier, and I talked about this in a few podcasts, oils, nut butters, condiments. These are things that people include into their diet or their nutrition on a daily basis that add up. So for example, I mentioned Chick-fil-A before, and in college, I used to go ham on Chick-fil-A. We had like a student discount, so I would go all the time. And I would get, the number one chicken, let's not get into it. So anyways, I would get that meal. And then one day when I was learning about calories and learning about tracking, I looked up the contents of a Chick-fil-A sauce, right? And this is just, what's about 2 tablespoons, right? So I believe it's 2 tablespoons.
Yeah.
It was 150 calories for that sauce. And how often are you only using one sauce?
Might be 1 tablespoon because that container's like thin.
It might be, but I'm pretty sure it's 2 tablespoons.
But you know the sauce of
the Chick-fil-A
you know
sauce.
The size.
It doesn't matter if it's Chick-fil-A, McDonald's. It doesn't matter. The sauce. Pay attention to the calorie content the content of that sauce, even with the sugar, sodium, all those things that is included, because that's where a lot of people mess up. So let's say you ordered, some Chick-fil-A and you slam 3 sauces. That is 450 calories that you've added to your nutrition.
And majority of the time, that's pure fat.
Fat.
There's fat and sugars.
Pure fat. You can, mayo, ketchup, the sugar in ketchup. A big one, especially as far as sugar, barbecue sauce.
My fave. I think Sweet Baby Ray's.
Oh my!
I want to say is like 17 grams of sugar or something insane. And let me just say,
it's called Sweet Baby Ray's for a reason.
Let's say you get a 3-piece chicken tender. You need more than one sauce.
There's no way.
You're not using one sauce for 3 pieces.
You double
Absolutely
dipping
not.
that one chicken strip
in one
sauce. I know people who do at least 4 or 5 sauces. They ask for multiple sauces. So that's a huge one. Let's get into oils.
Oils and nut butters.
Oils and nut butters.
And those add up quickly because remember we said 9 calories per 1 gram of fat. So a little bit of fats, regardless of what they are, adds up quickly in terms of density and calories compared to fat or carbs and protein. So any fats, whether it's sauces, it's oils, it's nuts, it's nut butters, all of those things are going to add up more quickly in calories.
Yes.
This doesn't mean don't use oils or don't use nut butters. Just understand the portion sizes. Like having a handful of nuts is probably close to 400 calories, depending on the nut, just because it is more dense.
These are calorie dense things, right? So doesn't seem like much, right? A tablespoon. Is it a tablespoon or 2 tablespoons? About
2 tablespoons is 16 grams of fat in nut butter. So 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, you got 16 grams of fat.
Insane.
And it's, again, almond butter. It's great for you.
Good fat.
They're most healthy fats are great in omegas. They're great in fats that your body needs. So you should be incorporating fats, avocados, olive oil, all of those things.
Yeah.
Great things to include, but understand the portion size of them, especially if you're conscious of your calories, that it's going to add up quickly in fats and in calories when it compared to carbs or fat.
And we're not saying don't eat it, but just be conscious of the calorie content. Because if you love PB&Js, most cases you might be putting more than 2 tablespoons, depending on how big your bread is.
For a good peanut butter and jelly.
For the one I like to eat, is a little bit more than a couple tablespoons. So sort of keep that in mind. And also to add to one of the common mistakes I made coming up, I used to think peanut butter was a protein, like majority protein. So, and
I guarantee you, someone else listening to this thinks it is too, because I thought that that is such a common thing, so common.
Yeah, but I don't even know the exact amount of protein that's in peanut butter. I think maybe 4 or 5 grams. Yeah, 4 or 5 grams. But yes, it does have protein, but in it. When you're looking at the ratios, right? Let's talk about the ratio of macros. There are 4 grams of protein to 16 grams of fat. Right, so for every 2 tablespoons, let's say you eat 4 tablespoons of peanut butter for the day. That's only 8 grams of protein, but 32 grams of fat, right? So it's not even worth it in the sense of eating it for protein. You're better off eating some lean proteins, chicken breasts, all down the line to
if
help
your goal is to get
in more protein.
Yeah.
So if you're listening to this and you thought peanut butter was a protein,
I.
that alone might change your goals.
Yeah.
That literally
alone. I remember that goes along with my Cinnamon Toast Crunch where 100%. And that was my excuse for eating peanut butter and jelly. Good protein. I was wrong.
Yeah, you're wrong.
Hey, welcome back. Let's get it. Back.